Italian Nice Family Lamp, you know what it is. Once again, coming from Casa de Jones, up in the living room on this wonderful Sunday afternoon. I did part one about prep for the season. I want to come back with part two about the struggles that also goes on during this time of prep for your new upcoming business season. One thing that got me for the first 4 or 5 years was the amount of money you needed to get the business started. So one thing that gets you is every year you got to renew your insurance. And I pay mine in the whole when it comes up. I have two LLCs. You got to pay those annual reports. They're $200 a piece. It's due every year as well. You're paying your taxes as well. Come out of the pike. So before you know it, you're already in a whole thousands of dollars, and your season hasn't even begun yet, or you even start having events that's actually worth your time yet. So initially, starting out, I have the point where I put them on a credit card initially, how we all do, till I could get by, and then as I made events, made money, I didn't pay the credit card down. That's just how it goes, everybody. That's normal standard business. So it's important for you guys to have at least one credit card to work with for the time being until your business gets stable enough where you can do it on its own. But that initial amount of money is very, very, very crucial. So anywhere around it's thousands of dollars needed. Example for my business for my tight nice cars, I have $2 million in coverage. What's needed is only a million. But me being me, hey man, forget all that. Just in case I want to have more than what's required, and that for me has paid off in me getting to bigger events because I have more than most, right? So it's a struggle, but the actual cost isn't that much more. I'm getting $1 million, $2 million in insurance coverage, so why not go ahead and do that? But that struggle initially is out of control. Paying for events, like I said, paying for events since last October for applying for them, paying for them. Some are very outrageous in the prices. Um, Most events now, quote unquote, the price is going up this year as well. So have events fees as well. So now it averages about between 400, between three and $400 for events, one event. So imagine they're due now. Sort of January due now. So I mean, I wouldn't lie when I said you need about 2 grand alone for an event. That's gonna get you started going on. Unfortunately, the more well-known events are advertising now or been advertising already, so they have the higher fees involved and want their money up front now. So it is what it is. A struggle to get used to. Got used to it now, but your first 3 to 4 years is very hard because you're spending money the whole year. You're not really sure where it's going, not tracking it, yada yada. And in January, boom, boom, then you got everything to do up front, and it's like, oh my God, what happened to the money? Well, it's cold outside. People ain't buying like that. So what can you do? But it's a struggle that we all deal with. For the first time, I've had an abundance of cash where it's not even funny. Toward the end of the year, I had a great year last year, so I appreciate everybody for doing that. But it made it so much easier to hey, I'm paying off my storage unit for months in advance now. I went ahead and prepaid my insurance for the year already, got it out the way. It was doing March, I paid it last month, got it done, new premium renewed, you know. So it gets better with time. So don't feel like it's a struggle every year. It's now I'm at a point where I'm paying them ahead of time, things look good. I'm not having credit card anymore. But if you have to use a credit card, you have to have at least one. Okay? And it won't do any good to have one with $1,000 credit limit. Stop playing, man. I told you one event cost over $400. Come on, man. Quit playing. You need one to have at least 5 grand and up. I'm not sure. I can't tell you how to get that. What I can do with them, I know that I had one credit card initially. Was an Amex. I had a limit of it on initially was about I think 3 grand. Then it got moved up to 10. Now it's to 30 grand. Whatever, whatever. That is because the the better your credit is, you do well with it. You get increased in your budget. Okay, so but it's just a matter if you need at least five on credit card, just in case something happens. You should max it out if you can help it. But again, it's part of business. It is what it is. What can you do? So the fees are a struggle for vendor things. The insurance is a struggle for vendor things. That pays the taxes, LLCs. I pay my taxes monthly because I hate owing like that. I only the bill at the end of the year. On the backhand side, nah, to me it's just stupidity. I don't like it at all. So I pay mine monthly. I say I'll stop my season Halloween. That way I pay again in November for October payment, and then I'm chilling for December, January, February. I'm filing a what's called a zero tax return. So like I didn't earn the money, so I'm not paying taxes on it. It's brilliant. Why? I want to break, y'all. I could do events. I don't care. Then I with my time, yada yada. I know I told me in the other video, I can't do indoor basketball games. I can't do wrestling games, make money. But my time is worth it more. I need a break for the season, so and I break on paying taxes. Boom, boom, straight. So the struggle's real. You better pay that tax money. Tax money ain't playing. All right. Struggles that happen as well could be you thinking that the COVID going on right now, you better buy your supplies. I've gone off and on to different stores where I buy my cups by the cases, kind of see how it's looking, and it looks horrible, right? But I smart. I started buying some last year. Buy a case here and there. You're gonna buy one case, buy two cases. That way you have backups on hand. You're not really caught out there at all. So the struggle real for getting that has money. So I remember like my first case, when I first started, the case was of 1,000 cups was about $70, right? That case now is $140. So you talking about doubling the price between the time it started now. It's a huge difference, people, in what's done for you. So that struggle is very, very real. I need everybody to not wait to go try and buy their cups and be surprised. Two things: their cups aren't there. Two, the price of the cups. All right, everything going up in price. The spoons, what they want to do, that struggle is very, very real. Only thing you do is to deal with it. Okay, find your right price point for your business that you set for your tight ice or your business want to do. Everything else is going to price. Luckily, mine built in. There's no need in me raising my price up. Nah, that's no point. I did it. I'm cool with what it is now. I do see others doing what I would say is ridiculous amounts of charges. Like one cat charges $10 for one cup of tight ice. Crazy part that people are paying. So it might sound crazy to me, but to him, it's wrong for him and his business. So that's what he does. But that struggle is real. So inventory products is very, very key right now. You're a supplier of the of need. If you make it on your own, what's that cost increase now? Are you ready to pay that right now? Struggle, right? You better figure it out now, okay? Get your books in order right now for your season gets started. Whatever you did last year, messed up on, get them tight now. That struggle for understanding where money goes, you gotta figure it out, okay? Is one of these things that make your season go a lot better. You're not stressing about the books being made up. You're only going when you get to any season, you have to go back months of data. That's ridiculous. So go ahead and struggle now to figure it out, learn it, and go from that standpoint. You'll be uh, just fine. So it's cool. Another part I want to talk about is the businesses as you grow through your first couple of seasons. Be careful not aligning your business with people that don't add value to it. Everybody wants to mean well about what's up and down. They will help out when you need them, and they'll be there just call, yada yada yada. You can't. I'm not gonna say you can't count on that, but you know who you can count on, who you can't count on, right? At the end of the day, this is your business. What you put out there on Front Street, so you give people a chance. If they show you that one time they're gonna be late, they can't find where to park, all kind of dumbness, cut it off. Don't deal with them ever again because they're gonna bring your business down. I mean, I think people mean well. They mean well, but I think people also on a different level want your business to fail. I said it. People, your friends, whatever, they want your business to fail. How you know that? Let's say you have an event club. They say they'll help out for you and don't show up. Oh, but oh my, something happened. Your business is a priority only to you. But to them, my bad. We forgot about it. Something last minute. You be all right. They want your business to fail. In their mindset, they don't feel like that, but I'm telling you that they do. Okay. Um, let's say you get around partnership. You try and get to an event and you gonna tie your name to it, and the event doesn't go well. And you really, I'm just there in name. I'm just like a name personal thing. Hey, I'm sponsor it, yada yada, help promote it, yada yada. But then you get there and the event sucks. People say that you suck. Your business sucks. What? This ain't my. I'm just on the bill like everybody else. But nope, no, 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 no. You say you're a co-sponsor, a co-partner. They didn't you, and you're tied out business. So I need you to protect your brand at all costs and be careful. I'm not saying you can't take risk and chance, but you got to figure out what doesn't work. But when people show you it doesn't work the first time, you step back for a year or two. Let them figure out their portion, figure out what you can do better, and then be ready to reset. But it can't be a fourth. I'm gonna try all over again with people with the same reactions. And what you do is After a while, you're able to identify the key thing that the people who are talkers, the people who are doers. Talk the one who sound great. It sounds fantastic. It's gonna work fantastic. They got sponsorships. They advertising out the wazoo. Oh my goodness gracious! Then look though, go to one of the events and see that all their efforts bear customers. Was it a great event? If the answer is no, that's all lip service, or it is too early. So it's not bad people that mean well, just that they're probably too early in their building stages to actually have you be a benefit and from your standpoint for you to also benefit to them. It just doesn't work, you know. And my experiences, I tried it for the past 4 or 5 years, and they've all failed for the exact same reason. But my brain has gotten pretty well now. Very known for being efficient, good products, having a good setup, having professional, very courteous, and also putting my own events on the side as well that I do myself. So remember, I'm a vendor first, right? I'm Jay the Tad and Ice all day long, up and down, all day long. Okay, people. So that comes first and foremost. Because of that, I took what I learned being in events as a vendor, what I hated, and go from that standpoint and do that, and go have my own events and do them differently. But I need you to really understand that people want your business to fail. They don't care if you survive or not. They're gonna throw up and down. They do. Their actions will tell you otherwise. Okay. At the end of the day, all you can count on your business is yourself. You don't want to get up at 4 in the morning to do an event while they're sleeping, right? Hmm? You don't want to try and get up and go do the books or do all kind of crazy things, eating in the car, doing books in the car, setting up early, and everybody else is just chilling out. Who say they will help you out or partner with you in this business adventure. If you don't put in that work in there, don't hold it against them. It's okay. But in the day, you need to understand that it's really your business. And nobody else's is yours. And people's actions will make your business fail. So you allow somebody you want to show up to help work, and you get there and you're having to help, but you're sitting there frustrated. The customers can feel it. That since you're having a rough time and all these things that go on, is it can be a lot to deal with. So let me tell you right now, get your mind right. You know, just yeah. Business wise, you're all you got. Okay, you need to get that in your mindset. So that struggle is very very real because you want to help. You want people to partner with you. So you can grow better together. But that struggle to find that partnership is extremely real, and there's no way around that. So I don't know what you can do. I still struggle with it to this day. This year will be year 11. So I'm still trying to figure out because I want togetherness in business. This doesn't work. Only because it's a priority for me on a different level other people for theirs is. Nothing wrong with that. It's just different mindset. So don't think that you're being mean to somebody. Just understand that. And one last time, people want your business to fail. Friends, family. If they say you can call them, oh, you need help, call me anytime I do it. And then you try to call them, they're not there. They want your business to fail. My wife always tells me that people, as she call it Hollywood talk, people talk that shit to you, your face, say, hey, yep, it's gonna be great, I'm gonna help you out, call me anytime, yada yada. Then you call and they ghosting. You can't find nobody, you know. So I got to the point I don't even like talking about my business anymore. I hate it with a passion. I don't want to hear nobody make no jokes about where's the card at. You can call me anytime, help me out. I don't want to hear none of it. I don't like discussing it because I know it's Hollywood talk, and then it could be me on my event by myself. So you know, it's like, come on, man. But you know how it go. Once you bring out that people know it's you, what you do, they can help themselves. It's almost like a an icebreaker. Hey, oh, he's Jay. Glad to see you again. How the business? You know if you need to let me know. How to shut the fuck up. Okay, come on, man. The apple I hardly go anywhere anymore because I also hate hearing about it. I want to just chill out. So that struggle is real because you want to believe in people, and you listen to it, and then before you know, you waste an hour hearing this Hollywood talk and the mindset that ain't serious with it. So this struggle can be very, very daunting. Okay, so this, it's part of business. So be sure so you're not aligning your business well with the wrong people ever. If you do by accident, you allow it to happen one time, and you learn and move on from that standpoint. Okay, you have to just really, really be mindful of it. Struggles that I often do the time this year going to events that really suck and staying there. So last year I got in the habit of if it really sucked, I would have shut down my whole thing and just I was had a car still there and tent there. I'd go out for a walk and put a sold out sign. All because it's standing there, I'm bored, my feet hurt, my body hurts, So but have people friends who own trucks, other people, they'll just drive off and leave, you know. But I'm trying to say, hey, from there, I'm there, I'm there. But like their minds have to change now because people will come by one chatting ice from to come see me for the event. Now so that now they feel some kind of way about it because they came to see me. Now I understand that the event sucks so bad that I'm tired and frustrated. You know, I want to frustrate them. So now my mind's changed to where I'm start leaving like everybody else does. Your event, it sucks. Boom, boom, I'm leaving. So that struggle of staying there, hoping it gets better, it doesn't get better, everybody. It's rare that it gets better. So, Jim, for me being a cold dessert vendor, for most time, the first hour of any event is dead. People had a mindset, I tell you about it before, they want to get their main entree first and have room for dessert last. So, the first hour, people walk around there, see me, I'll be back, I'll be back, I'll be back, I'll be back, whatever. Don't talk until you're ready to buy, okay? But they do, they go off, come back. So, first hour, always chilling. So, you know, get past that struggle, get your mindset right there, hey, that's going to be the case, and you'll be good to go. Be careful of people trying to talk bad about your business or a bad organizer as well. They do both of it at the same time. People are jealous of you, what you have going on, the fact that you're trying to be an entrepreneur, get your own thing going. So they'll try to make little snide comments how about how they like your little setup, you know. Oh, that's very cute what you got going on. All the little buzzwords trying to demean what you're doing, not understanding that what you probably made is actually more than they made the whole damn weekend events. Shots fired. Boom. It's true. You know, this what it is. People just their minds to be gone, so they'll try to diminish what you're trying to do. The struggle is ignoring that. Don't keen on that, focus on that. I'm saying that you have a goal in mind for yourself, make it about the business, stay focused on that, and you will be fantastic. Another thing to understand is best you can ask good questions when you're doing the events. So I've been in events time where I have 3 or 4 Chinese vendors. You know, like who does that? Why you need that? You know, it happens. So I kind of learn now this question, how many you gonna have there, or I'll just say, hey, you know, I'll still show up. My thing is though is that I have a pretty good brand now, right? So when I come there with my setup and somebody else that has setup, like they bought it from the thrift store down the street. Well, you ass out. I'm gonna kill you every time because my stuff is top notch. I pay for it. People can tell on it. It's killing the game, right? So, but by default, ask the question: how many of the same vendors that have my type of cuisine or bees or whatever you say are going to be there? You can't have 3 or 4 of the same thing. Okay, I don't care how good you are. It's annoying, and maybe me, I feel bad for other people because you know, say I'm there, I'm good. I don't care what anybody say, but I feel bad look over there and seeing another vendor sometimes ice struggling, you know, or they see my whole line down the down the block and they wonder why. But people willing to wait in my line no matter what that coming to them, you know. I remember how it was my day one. We all have a day one, you know, right? So I feel bad about that. So ask a question: how many are you gonna have? You know, ahead of time so you know what's going on with it. Go from there. I got um, a few times last year. I went ahead and went to events, got my car parked, whatever. Decided walking there and I saw how poor the organizer was. Didn't unload, went ahead and left. I feel bad past doing that. You know, I thought I'm a bad person with that, but my friends do it. I get it now. The worst thing to do is be at an event that sucks or is badly organized. You want to know how you can know off top? You go there and they don't have you an event map. They don't give you that ahead of time. They say they'll tell you when we get here, so tell you where to go, or is that time, or they'll tell you where to park at. I mean, come on, man. How do you know how you want to space them out? I ain't saying it can't be done, but the level of mindset you got to have to not have the same vendor side by side, you got to have a brilliant mind to pull it off without doing it ahead of time. Because imagine what if I show up at the same time? Now it's you're trying to get it by part, you know, park how fast you do it. You park people as you know, as it comes to the event. Boom, 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 boom. Well, if everybody hit at that same time, make it by side by side, trying to fit them in fast as possible. That's stupid. So beware of the bad event organizers. They're out there. I mean, but it's kind of hard to get them, but we willing to look, suss it out, park your car, walk in there initially, see, hey, we're going here, look at it, do you agree with it? If not, just leave. Okay? If you 3 or 4 you guys are there, it's no point. Okay? And I'm telling you from my standpoint, I make money no matter what. Consultant's good. But even I don't like it because I hate it because it's not fair to events. I know I recall being the new guy. Okay? I don't like it and people are stealing money. And they claim, "Oh, we're not trying to do something, trying to do it for the community." No, you're not. You're stealing money by getting as many vendors as you can, not being mindful of the quality of vendors you get and what's going on with for the people. It's just absolutely stupid. And even customers say this is ridiculous. You know, people do the exact same thing here. Why do that? Why you variety? Because they're stealing money. All right. Be mindful of those who steal money, make mental note of. But it's a part of the struggle of the season. You know, it's already happening now. I can tell people trying to get vendors here and there, and asking for what they want to do, and people talk a good game for the community, small business. A lot of them are cutthroats and want your business to fail. And I tell you right now, if you go to an event, and even from a standpoint, organizer standpoint, you go there and the organizer has to know the event is sucking. I get if it's rain, you can't help the rain, can't help weather. That's something different. If you go to the event as an organizer and nobody's at your event, you trying to tell everybody you have to stay there the whole hours is them trying to hurt your business. Because, I mean, there's no point. I'd rather you shut down everything and go home with all your products instead of staying there chilling for nothing. All because they say, well, people coming. No, they're not coming. Okay? The event 5 hours long, you're in 3 hours, nobody's here yet. The last hour, what you say is going to be the bomb to make it work for everybody's time. So it's their struggle. Be mindful of it, people. You'll be just fine. All right. I think that's about it, man. Guard your people, guard your product, guard your brand at all costs. If people talk about you, happen all the time. The more you get branded, the more successful people hate on you. It is what it is. Ignore that. Never respond back to any kind of negativity at all. Don't respond back to it. Ignore it. Silence is the best thing to that thing. But stressful thing part, stressful prep, money is involved, insurance, LLCs, cost of goods, spoons, cups, napkins, picking up products, paying the vendor fees, yada yada. People want your business to fail. I'm telling you, people will want your business to fail. Like I said, I can't say it enough to you. They're gonna mean well. I'm sure their mindset they don't think that they're doing that, but they're setting up for failure. If they tell you they will help you out, and they're not there. Don't talk about your business when they don't offer any help to your business. I mean, don't let people waste your time. All right, time is the one thing that money can't buy. It just doesn't. It doesn't work. So, save your mental space, your mental stress, exhale, and you'll be fine. All right, family. Appreciate y'all. Quick hitter. I'll try to do another one for my season get started here. I'm prepping up now some more stuff. So, but yeah, I'm around if you need me. Holla at your boy. Peace up. A-Town down. Trust no one. Trust no one. Oh, one last thing. One last thing. It's extremely important for you to understand on some level how to advertise your own business and do a little bit on your own branding for promotion for flyers and your own website. I ain't saying be an IT technician, but you need to be able to do something on your own, get your own stuff going. I promise you right now. If you count on somebody else to do your flyers for you, your website for you, you own their time frame. You need to realize that you're on somebody's time frame. So if anything, had to make a thing for you the basic and tell them, hey, you want to design a flyer website that you can edit on your own very easily by putting your own pics in there and do your own site up on your own website updates on your own too. And tell them that, because once you start paying when they're gone, you got to get back in line again when they're free for updates or get photos done. Stress. At least on the base level, know how to do your own stuff a little bit here and there. I ain't say master it, but a little bit. Websites, I can add pick here, change my date here. I can change the type that I put in some words, I can change it up there. Had a flyer, I can put a pick in there. Small thing. Do not leave it to somebody else to get this stuff done for you, family lamb. So that is gangster. Whoo, whoo. Yes, I lost some friends because me being me, I look at what others have done and say, I figured out, oh, I got you. So now I don't need no more. Only because they're great, but if I can do myself, I can count on me to do it when I want it done, how I want it done. Count on nobody else. So here's what it is. All right, family, I'm going for this time. Peace up, A-Town down.